It's Week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Steelers' veteran quarterback. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Steelers and the Browns on Thursday night.
We're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Play action now. Bridgewater. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Bridgewater now. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. Leading the charge will be their quarterback. Always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again is Watson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. And McDonald here over the middle.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Watson looks to throw again.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
First carry for Najee Harris.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 22 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Being chased out left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And he wisely will throw that one away. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play. A first down throw for Bridgewater.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, there he goes left side. 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
77 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And there was so much that was impressive about this play, but it wasn't just what he did downfield. How about what he did behind the line of scrimmage? This wasn't a play where he just had a direct path to get him downfield and make the big play. He had to adjust on the fly behind the line of scrimmage, and in the end, that became a tremendous run.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
On second down, this is Harris. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3rd and goal for Bridgewater.
Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Throwing is Bridgewater. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Terry McLaurin,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
On first down, it's Watson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. To throw again on second down, Watson.
They'll get this to Bell.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 33 yards that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, here's Chubb again.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Watson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz,
35 yards.
And the Browns have taken the lead.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
85 yards rushing for him so far as he continues here.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, Bridgewater. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. And on is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
So here are the Browns to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10.
Watson now to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Watson, and he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
Harris running straight ahead.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Breaking through to drop him, that's Perrion Winfrey. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They hand this off to Harris. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. He gets it complete to Harris. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On the give, this is Harris. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. To throw is Bridgewater. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, Your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now Watson, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away, but that brings up fourth. Now on is the punter long here as he sends this one away. On the return is Powell. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On third down, here's Harris. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
A give to Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Joseph Charlton on now to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Now Watson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
And down he'll go at the 25. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. Here's Watson.
Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looking to throw. Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. Bridgewater on first down, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater.
That's taken in by Duvernay. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
Tries the right side, and he finds Bell.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Chubb on the counter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He finds his man, complete. That's McDonald. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Watson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They run again with Harris.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now a give, running left is Harris. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Bridgewater. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throws the out route and finds Claypool. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They go up the middle with Chubb.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Try the air now with Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's McDonald.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Harris.
139 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Now Bridgewater. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Bridgewater. Completion here to Claypool. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Bridgewater again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Play action now. Bridgewater. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 1st down, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater, slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They'll run with Harris. He's got more, and he can't quite get there. To convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Harris is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Bridgewater. It's brought in by Harris. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Bridgewater to throw it. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Devin Duvernay
From 4 yards out.
And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He finds his man. Complete. That's McDonald. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Watson now to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
T.J. Watt in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
But his linebackers just having one of those days where everything he does is working. I think you got to get a running back in there to help block, double team him, do whatever. Because right now, he's having a ball. Multiple sacks in this one. That one, the quickest.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb, and he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. T.J. Watt, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That swung out wide to Harris. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater able to hit his target, Claypool. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. To throw is Bridgewater. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Bridgewater will try and throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere something's going to pop out of the chart and say, hey, man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. On 1st and 10, Watson. Completes to Njoku. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Watson to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw, Watson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they take a knee. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for the Steelers, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get a few extra days to save.